Hey, everybody. I hope y'all can hear me because I've been having mic troubles. But hey, anyway, we're about to get started. Hello, 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 and welcome to Champagne Conversations. If y'all do not know who I am, my name is
Started.
Kimberly
Hello, hello,
Ortiz.
hello.
Oh, that is loud, darling. We're not going to do that. But yes, how are y'all doing today? Babe, I almost forgot today was Wednesday. I ain't even finna lie to y'all. Babe, I was finna live my black ass life over there in my little section over there, making bracelets, because that's what I said I was gonna do today. Was make bracelets. And I did. This is water. Water. But hey, today, baby, we are talking about, are you sabotaging yourself, baby? Are you messing yourself up? Are you the one holding yourself back? And we've talked about this before, but I feel like we need to talk about it a little bit more in depth because I'm seeing more and more and more people just sabotaging themselves, self doubt, downing themselves, not really believing that they can do it. I'm here to tell you, boo, you can do it. And we going to go ahead and talk about it today. Well, for one, y'all know I'm an advocate for affirmations, daily affirmations, speaking life over yourself. And that's what we're going to talk about. Speaking over yourself because words are powerful and words can change your mindset. If something that somebody said to you years ago can steadily fuck you up right now, don't you think that words that you say to yourself will have the same effect? We always worry about what other people say to us or say about us. And we never say good things to ourselves. And that needs to stop. I mean, hey, some days you may get up feeling like the bottom of your shoe. But you look in that mirror and say, all right, we ain't feeling too good today, but today gonna be a good day. You are great. You are beautiful. You are wonderfully made. And we are going to make it today. Something like that. It don't take a lot, just a little bit, but that'll help you out. You see what I'm saying? It's like your morning coffee, speaking life over yourself. And I try to do it daily. I try to do it all the time throughout the day, in the mornings. I get up, sit on the edge of my bed, stretch, pop like wet Rice Krispies. And, I speak, this is a new day. You are strong, you are wonderful, and we are going to make it. And, and throughout the day, I may feel a little down, may get a little frustrated. Some may work in my way, then I go back to it. Speaking, got to bring myself down. Today is a new day. What cannot be done today can be done tomorrow. You are doing an excellent job. And whatever you lose today, you will win tomorrow. And keep it popping. Exactly. You have to, like Dex says, you got to shake yourself off and keep it pushing because progress is not always pleasant. And it's not. It's not. You have to see yourself like a building. You got the foundation, you got the structures, they got all this, baby. That's hard work. It's hard, but you have to keep building. Some days the measurements ain't gonna be wrong. You didn't fuck the stairs up. You gotta tear that down and you gotta do it over. It's a process. And that's not pleasant. Nobody wants to start over. Nobody wants to do all of these things because everybody thinks that everything is supposed to be perfect. It's not. When you get up with the mindset like today is going to be great, I am great, and whatever comes my way, I'm gonna duck and dodge, and we're gonna get through it. You have to keep yourself going. And hey, if y'all don't know any daily affirmations, baby, Google is free 99 plus tax and shipping. You could go on Google and type in daily affirmations. Baby, you'll get all type of articles. You'll get little posters and memes of things that you can say to yourself. And you can even download apps. They have affirmation apps that will send you affirmations throughout the day. While y'all sitting up here waiting on that good morning text, you got some affirmations waiting on you to read. Just grab your phone. Y'all know y'all do it first thing in the morning. Breath still be stinking, and y'all grab that phone to see what's going on in the world. Baby, y'all need to do the same thing with an app. Get the affirmations app. Do I have it? No. Do I probably need to get it? Yes. Come and think about it. I think I'm gonna get it. Like, speak over yourself. And don't be so hard on yourself. You'll be all right. Because you have to remember, you have never been as old as you are today. This is my first time being this old. I ain't never been this old before. So hey, I gotta I'm still learning. I ain't never been as old as I am today. And I gotta tell myself that. Because sometimes I get upset and get, why didn't I know this? Why didn't I? And I gotta think, baby, I ain't been this old before. This is the first time I've been this old. This new. And that, that kind of calms me down. Cause hey, you think about it, that's right. And another thing that we have to do is stop negative speech. That is the one thing that kills our confidence and puts us down so bad, is that we speak so badly over ourselves. One thing happens, and I'm stupid, I'm a fool. Why didn't I see this? Why didn't I? Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not do that. Let's make sure that we are pouring positivity into ourselves, because that is so important. Things will fall through. Sometimes you need a plan A or plan B. Sometimes you got to make sure you got a plan C just in case things don't go right. But if something falls through or something happens that you're not expecting, don't start speaking negatively over yourself. We need to get into the mirror and speak positively over ourselves. If something happens that was not expected or things don't go your way, hey, it didn't happen this way. We'll go back to the drawing board. We're going to try it again. It's okay. Everything is not going to be perfect. There's going to be failures. Oh, did I say that? Yes. Because nothing is perfect. You can practice and practice and practice. I always say practice makes improvement. Practice does not make perfect, because nothing on this God green earth is perfect. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. Your kids aren't perfect. Hell, even a circle isn't perfect. Something's going to go wrong. And you have to be able to take that and handle that and not take it out on yourself, because we are our own worst enemy. The words that we speak on ourselves are deadly. Hey, Yoli. Glad you checking in, darling. I am so glad that you're checking in. Today we are talking about, are you sabotaging yourself? Are you your own downfall? Are you the reason why you're not making it in life? And sometimes we are. Sometimes we are our own worst enemy. We take a dagger to our hearts all the time, and people don't seem to understand that. Yes. So, getting to the next one, your daily affirmations. Make sure you are speaking life and speaking love over yourself. Stop negative speech. Stop that. It's bad enough. The world is bad enough. Hey, Ashley, how y'all doing, baby? Glad y'all is coming on in and making y'all selves known. Thank you so much for attending my show today. I feel so beautiful. I feel so great. Thank y'all so much. And like I said, if something happens, do not blame yourself. That's one of the things that if something falls through, or I should have known better, or I shouldn't have done this, or I shouldn't have done that, or I'm just so stupid for believing that, or something like, don't do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not blame yourself. Because especially if it involves another person, you can't blame yourself. You cannot. Anything can happen. Anything, or whatever the hell else you want to say can happen. And we have to learn how to roll with the punches. Still look at it and be like, hey, that shit didn't work out. Let me find something else. Let me do something else. That's where plan B come in. And sometimes you got to go back to the drawing board and do good old plan C. But as long as you keep going and do not blame yourself, do not speak ill of yourself, do not beat yourself up if things do not go your way. Because guess what? As long as you going to bed and you waking up and you living life, things are not gonna go your way. Every day is not gonna go your way. And some people fail to realize that because they have it in their mind that they want everything to be a certain way. And that is impossible. It is impossible to have your life ran exactly the way that it is in your mind. So if things don't pan out the way that you wanted to, do not blame yourself. Go back to the drawing board and we can figure it out. Because as long as you are living, there's always another way. Always. Because I say it again, every day that you wake up is a new life. You don't live once, you live every day you wake up. Because you can change your life. You can be a different person every time you wake up. You can. I can. All of a sudden, I want to be an ostrich, and I run around this some bitch like I'm an ostrich. You know, that's what I want to do today. That's my life. My life as an ostrich. So you have to remember that every day is a new page in your book, and just because today did not go well, don't blame that on yourself. We got a whole nother day to try again, a whole nother opportunity to right whatever was done wrong. It's all about how you handle it. And another point that I'm going to go over this is stop beating yourself up for your failures. Like I just said, everything is not going to be the way you want it. Things are going to fail. You take that failure or that L, as some people say, and turn it into a lesson. You haven't lost anything. That's a lesson. So now you know, well, shit, that didn't work. Let me try something else. Well, shit, that didn't work. It's like making a cake. Hell, one time you may put too much butter in it. Well, shit, next time you make the cake, don't put that much butter in it. Next time you may make too much flour. It's hard as a goddamn brick. You'll know next time, well, shit, well, maybe I just put 2 cups of flour in there and don't put 4. You know, take them as a lesson. It's not a failure. If I was down bad every time something fell through or there was some type of thing, something that I saw was a failure, because not all failures are failures. Sometimes people take it so personally that to them it is a failure, but it's not. You take that, learn from it, and do better. And some people don't do that. They just, oh, this happened, and then they whole world just implodes around them and they have nothing because something did not go their way, because something failed. Do you know how many companies failed before they were big? Everybody. Walmart didn't just wake up one day and it was Walmart. Amazon didn't just wake up one day and it was Amazon. Do you know how many failures some people went through? All these websites, Yahoo and TikTok and all these other places. Do you think that they just woke up and they was making millions and millions of dollars? No. It was some shit that fell through. It was something that didn't make it. It's some shit that had to be left on the cutting room floor for it to be a success. And you need to go into every situation in your life like that. Everything ain't gonna go planned. So hey, take that, learn from it, go back to the drawing board, and start again. It's okay. But while you're doing that, you speak life for yourself. All right, bitch, that didn't work. Now, shit. Now we gonna have to figure something out. Get your pen, get your paper, write down what did not work, and figure out what will work, and try again. We're gonna go to the next topic, baby, because y'all know I be the got on my high horse, and we be sitting here talking forever. Work on changing your mindset. Work on changing your mindset is the next topic. Who? Well, how can I change my mindset, Kim? It's my mind. Let's go over some ways that we can change our mindset. Because, like I just said, it's my mind. I carry my mind around with me every day, all day, every day. I don't ever put it down. I can't lose it physically. Figuratively, I can't lose it. But that's a whole nother part. Believe in yourself. One way to change your mindset. Believe in yourself. Baby, when you finna start something new, don't go in there like, oh shit, I'm just about to be. Let's see how we gonna fuck up today. No, believe in yourself. Be like, bitch, we gonna make it. Baby, we got a whole new plan and I believe in it. That's the way that you need to go into you need to go into every day. Believing in yourself. What are we gonna do today? Hell, I don't know. But I believe something good gonna come out of it. Baby, if I don't do nothing but sit right here and make waist beads and necklaces and everything else, baby, I believe in everything that I do. If I go downstairs and I make breakfast, I believe in my ability to cook. I believe in everything that I do. And I believe in myself. Because once you start doubting yourself, you're going to start questioning everything that you do. You were like, shit, am I sure I need to do this? I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. You need to walk in there like, look, bitch, I can do this. Where we at? What I gotta do? Gotta believe it. Gotta motivate yourself. Motivate. Be motivated about yourself. And another thing that you can do is always remind yourself you have choices. You have to remind yourself there's other ways. You know, the old saying, there's more than one way to skin a cat. There is. You have so many choices. Hey, mama, that's all right, you late, baby. Y'all moving into a house. You could have watched this on demand. You ain't have to stop what you was doing. Y'all got a whole house to try to fill up. So, but I am grateful that you are here, mama. Hey, how you doing? That my mama, y'all. But yes, you have to remind yourself that there are choices. There are other ways around it. Up, this didn't work. Well, shit. I turn left when I'll turn right. There's other ways. But while you are reminding yourself that you have choices, still make sure that you are trying to be as positive as you can. Thank you, mama. Thank you. But yes, make sure that you're reassuring yourself, okay, now shit, bitch, this may not work. We got some else that we can do. But there's always a way to get to your goal. You may have to take 4 right turns, a left turn, a stop at Albuquerque to get there. But there's always choices. Mama Yola said hi. So yes, maybe another way of changing your mindset is empower yourself. Make yourself feel as powerful as you can. Empower yourself. Baby, well, Kim, how do I empower myself? I'm glad you. One way, of course, is affirmations. Two, another way is to take care of yourself. Take, like, literally. Some people do not fail to realize how empowering it is when you take care of yourself. It can be something like cleaning your room. It could be something like buying the nail polish that you've always wanted, something to make yourself feel better. Self-care is empowering. Taking care of yourself, empowering yourself, making yourself feel powerful. You speak in life and say, I am powerful, I am beautiful. And ain't a bitch out here in the world like me. Baby, that's empowering. Do you know ain't nobody else in this world like you? You are the only you. That right there is empowering in itself. You are the only you, regardless of how many kids you have, regardless of how many mamas you have, how many daddies, aunties, uncles, everything else. Guess what? There's only one you, and that is empowering in itself. Everybody, oh, so and so and so and so act just like you act, but they're not me. Oh, so and so and so and so sound just like you sound, but they are not me. That's empowering in yourself. Baby, I'm the only copy of me out here. Baby, do y'all know how much? Well, I've been to tow this globe up. If it was more than me, more, more me, baby, I tear this world up. But that's empowering, knowing that you're the only one on this earth like you. So guess what you need to do? Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. And being empowered does not mean that you put others down. Like, oh, bitch, I am better than you because I am the only one here. No, no, we not. We not finna do that. We not finna do that. Empowering yourself does not mean putting other people down or making other people feel like shit to make you feel better. No, then you're just being a jackass. You're being a douche, or however else you want to say it. And we don't do that here. We don't do that. We empower ourselves and we empower others. And another way that you can change your mindset is look for the good. Look for the Don't go into every situation looking for it to be bad. And I know it's some people who are like that. They go into every situation looking for the worst outcome. And then some people do that as a protection for themselves. Well, if the worst happens, then I'm already prepared for it. Don't be prepared for the worst. Go into every situation with good intentions. That is going to work. And 9 times out of 10, if you have a good outlook, you everything will be just fine. Well, I say everything is gonna be 100. No, sometimes it's a bump in the road, but you still gotta look for the good. Once we hit this bump, the road is over there. The road still goes. Just because you hit a bump, the road still goes. Just because it's a pothole right here, the road still goes. Just because it's a fence right here, the road still goes. And you have to think like that. Yeah, Yola baby, that used to be me too. That used to be me. Baby, I was just like, oh shit. This is not going to end well. Even before it began, it didn't even begin. And I'm saying that it's not going to end well. Like, what? Like, I didn't give it a chance. Didn't even give it a chance. Hey, Ashley, baby, I am fine. I am great. I got a little bad news this morning, but I didn't calm down, and I didn't sat and meditated on it, and then thought about it, and then I'm good. I'm good. Still a little shook up, but I'm good. And how are you doing, darling? I hope you are doing well. We all got our own little personal journeys, and I hope yours is coming on well. I sure do. Wish nothing but the best for you, girl. My sister lay you to death. But just look for the good in everything. With some bad happiness, it's always, and you got to stay positive. You got to stay positive. Thank you. Oh, thank you. It's good to be blessed, baby. You blessed every day. Every day you do this here, you blessed. So yes. But I'm glad you are more blessed today. And sometimes we will put ourselves in situations that we know are not going to end up well. So, baby, you want to work on changing your mindset. Refrain from putting yourself in a situation that's not good. Refrain from putting yourself in a rut. Oh, shit. I gotta go over my aunt's house. Oh, she's so negative. She talks to me like shit. She do this, she do. Baby, Lee ain't too long. Let her. Or if you gotta go over there, limit your time with her. Limit your time. Baby, I'm just over here to do so, and so, and I'm beyond about my way. You have to remember that you are the conductor of your own life. If you don't want something in your life, guess what? Don't do it. If you don't want certain people in your life, guess what? Stop fucking with them. If you don't want certain situations in your life, then leave. Easier said than done. I do agree. But there are ways out. And that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother show. Because I was in a situation where I couldn't leave. And when you get tired and you work on a goal to get out of that situation, there you go. Because baby, it's always a way to get, and we're gonna get to that at the end of the show. There's a time bound goal, but we're gonna get to it. I am thirsty. But yes, refrain from putting yourself in situations that you know are negative. When you walk into this situation, it's not gonna be good. Don't go. That company party that that you don't want to be there because everybody's fake and woo this and woo that, don't go. Or the family reunion, it's not gonna end up well, don't go. Or somebody invited you to a party that it's people there that you don't fool with, or the environment is not where it needs to be. If it's some fuck shit that's gonna happen at that party and you're trying to change your mindset for the best, don't go. Don't go. Say no and mean it. Oh, Cam, you going to so and so and so and so party? No, baby, I'm not gonna be able to make it. Period. You don't have to explain yourself because some folks, they go out of obligation because they don't want to hurt somebody's feelings or they don't want to have to explain why they say no. No, that's the end of the sentence. Like, I don't, once you say no, you don't need to explain your no. Don't ever explain your no. If that's somewhere that you don't want to be, you're trying to work on yourself, you're trying to better yourself and change your mindset for the better. And that being in this situation or being around these people is not going to be where you need to be or do what you need for it to do. As my kids say, if it's not giving what it's supposed to give, then don't do it. Period. Don't do it. Do not put yourself in negative situations if you can help it, because some people can't. Who, baby? That's all. That's something we all need to work on. Not just you. I need to work on some shit too. Cause who? But I'm getting better not putting myself in situations where I know there's gonna be negative. I'm getting very good at that. I'm starting to, advocate for my own peace. I gotta gatekeep my own peace. I gotta gatekeep my own life. Because this is my life. All right, so now we're getting into it. Make goals and work to reach them. We all make goals. Some of our goals are obtainable, some are not. But when you make a goal, you have to work on reaching it. Not just saying, "Oh, I want to lose 100 pounds in a year." Then you go sit down. You still eat what you want to eat. You kick your legs every now and then like you're working out, and then you mad because you don't lose weight. Now you put yourself in a rut. You're speaking negatively over yourself. Oh, I'm just lazy. I'm not doing something. Well, baby, you have to work on your goals. You just can't make a goal and just set it down and not work on it. How does that work? When you figure out how that work, you let me know. Cause for me that don't work. All right, so one, set obtainable goals. Your goals must be obtainable for you at that moment. That's just like me, you know. Oh, by next year, I'll be driving a Ferrari. How? I don't play the lottery. I'm still trying to shake back from an injury. I'm in PT twice a week, baby. How? How am I gonna be in a Ferrari by next week? And like some of y'all really are sabotaging yourselves by doing that. Yeah, you make goals, but you can't obtain them at that moment. Going back to the losing the weight thing. Now, if you sitting here, let's just say, like, okay, you one of them 600-pound life folks. I'm not fat shaming because, bitch, if I stand up, this is all 300 pounds. So don't get on me. Oh, she's fat shaming. Oh, she's fat phobic. This is an example. And they say, oh, well, I want to lose 60 pounds in a week. They don't walk. They still eating pounds of candy. They still eating, a whole dozen eggs every day, a pound of bacon, toast, a pound of butter, a whole tub. How, how, how your obtainable goal will be, okay, I want to lose 5 pounds this week. You actually get up and walk around. You probably will walk to the sidewalk and back. You do that several times a day. You watch what you're eating. You change the way that you eat. Instead of eating 5 cheeseburgers, you'll probably eat like two with a side salad. Making small changes to make your goals reachable. Baby, I'll be your accountability partner. Say you need an accountability partner, baby, I do too. Cause I'm on my journey. I used to be 380. So I can sit here and say that my 300 pounds, I'm happy because I lost 80. Because whew, and that losing that 80 was hard. So we got each other's information. We're gonna get that together. But yes, make sure that your goals are obtainable at that time. Because some of us aren't ready for the goals that we want in life. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Some of us are not ready for the goals that we want in life. We want to do better, but then we want to do nothing. So you need to make goals that you can reach where you are in life. If right now you just want to get off the couch more, make that your goal. I want to get off the couch and do better. Then you sit there every day. When you see yourself in that rut, get up, go take a walk, cut the TV off, pick up a book, do something that is obtainable. You are right. The couch is comfy. The couch is very comfy. But some people sit there and they stew in their own thoughts. And that's what causes you to have to change your mindset about yourself. And all of a sudden, you go from being comfy to, I just don't feel like doing nothing. And then, the voices in your head will start, oh, you just to stay here. You don't want to do shit no way. You lazy. Things like that. So if your goal at that time, if you're trying to lose weight, and at that time, your obtainable goal is at least getting off of the couch, do that. Get up, walk to the mailbox, or, at least walk to the corner or go to the park, do a lap around the block, just get up and move around. Set something that is obtainable for you at that time. And set specific goals. Your goals have to be specific. Make sure they are clear. Don't just be like, well, I kind of want to do. No, you either want to do it or you don't. It's like kind of being pregnant. You're either pregnant or you're not. So set specific goals that are clear to you. Like, this is what's going to happen. Set relevant goals. Set goals that you want, not what somebody else wants. You sitting around here, you a doctor because your daddy wanted you to be a doctor, but you wanted to be something else. No. Set goals that are relevant to you, because reaching your goals is what's going to make you happy, not somebody else. Don't set goals because that's what someone wants you to be, or that's what they want your life to be. Oh, well, everybody in the family is a dentist, so you have to be a dentist. Well, shit, I don't want to be a dentist. I want to run track. I want to be an Olympian. Shit. I want to sell cars. I don't want to be no damn dentist just because everybody and their mammy a dentist. Make sure it's something that you want. Now we are getting set to the set time bound goals. Yes. Set us, and in order to reach these goals, these are something that you want to happen in the future. Like, okay, by Friday, I need to do this, and this, and this. It's not something that needs to be done right then. Sometimes it can be by tomorrow. A time bound goal can be something like next year. Like the whole thing when I said, well, I want to lose 100 pounds by next year. That I work daily to reach that goal. So by whatever such and such a date, that is my goal to reach. It's something that does not have to be done right now. People do that with school. Kids do it all the time. Oh, when I grow up, I want to be a nurse. Oh, when I grow up, I want to be a veterinarian. Oh, when I grow up, I want to be. Those are time goals. Now they have to work to reach that goal. If you want to be a nurse, you get out of high school, you go to college, you go to nursing school. You find the nursing school that you want to go to. You continue to go to school. You continue to do well in school. You pass all your courses. You do all that. And guess what? At the end, pow, you are a nurse. That's something that happens over time. That's a time-bound goal. And for that, you have to set aside time to reach it. Because you just can't do this all day, every day, just be in school. I mean, some people are like that, but some people have lives. So, you set time aside And that's the same thing with any type of goal. It could be something, oh, by next week, I want to do that. So every day you set time aside to reach that goal. So by the end of the week, you've reached it. And you have to stay on task because, baby, some of us can backslide and forget. And by the time you look up, it's a day before the goal is supposed to be done. And now we're procrastinating. We're freaking out. We're trying to do everything in one day. No, stay on task to reach your goal. That's only how you're going to reach it if you stay on task. I mean, I, I don't see anything. I don't see no other way to explain it. You have to stay on task in order to reach your goal. Or you lose sight of your goal. And then when you don't reach it, we're going back into the failures and being negative and speaking negatively over yourself because you didn't reach the goal. You have to make sure that you set time aside and you stay on track to reach that goal. That makes sense. We ain't gonna dwell on too much. Baby, some folks just need to change their whole goddamn environment to help change their mindset. They need to change what's around them. They need to change the way they walk, the way they talk, the things they do, and what they say. But sometimes when you are trying to stop self-sabotaging, you need to change your environment. What you need to do? Well, move differently. You got to move different. The things that you used to do, you need to stop doing it. Like, really. If this is a sign that you need to change your life, bitch, change your life. Change it. You need to move different. The things that you used to do, you need to stop doing. Here's your sign. And this is a good one right here. Watch for red flags. I'm going to say it again. Watch for red flags. That's with yourself and with others. Because, baby, some of us ignore the red flags in ourselves. Oh, how can you do that, Kim? If you know that you are having a fucked up mindset, and you know if things trigger you, but yet you still keep that type of things around, those are red flags, baby. You know you're not supposed to be with these people. You know you're not supposed to do these things. Those are red flags that you know. Stay the fuck away. That's just like when your mama tell you, don't touch the stove, baby. The stove is hot. You know the stove is hot, but what the hell you gonna do? You gonna reach up there and try to grab something anyway. Now you burnt. Your red flag was you knew that it was hot, but you went on and did it any damn way. Now you got a damn burn on your arm. And not just red flags in yourself, red flags with other people. If you see or if you know that somebody is toxic or somebody is just not right and you still choose to be around them, do you know the old saying, birds of a feather flock together? You need to watch them red flags and believe them red flags, baby. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. Baby, y'all know who said that. Y'all know who said that, baby. If somebody shows you who they are, believe them. All right, so we finna get into this. While I see the positivity in things you're saying, I feel like they're overly simplistic when taking into practical situations. I don't see how any kind of mindset or goal setting will help a single mother working three jobs just to make rent become a nurse. That is true. Some people just can't up and change their environment, no matter how good that advice may be. That is also correct. But also, with that goes with time bound goals. You set aside time. I Well, you don't know my story, but I was in a situation where I couldn't just up and leave. I was in an abusive marriage. It took me a year, 365 days to just have enough money so I can leave safely with my children. I am a dialysis tech. And at the time we had three shifts. I was at work between 10 and 16 hours, leaving my children at home with the abusive husband that I had. I worked, and I also was in nursing school. I have 1 year left in nursing school. The only thing stopping me right now is I was severely injured and I had to have my shoulder reconstructed. I did online classes. I worked 10 to 16 hours. Some days I was working with 3, 4 hours of sleep. Still in that situation. And I finished 3 years of school. It took 4 or 5 years, but I took time out. Yes, can every my story is not everyone's story. It's not. And I understand that. But if you really want something and you want it so bad that you can taste it, at times you need to be selfish. I'm sorry. You need to be selfish. And you need to set time aside, even if you do the minimum of classes. Not even saying that this is your situation, because I don't know if this is your situation. I'm using this as an example. And you means that person, whoever is in this situation. Even if you take the lowest, I think you can take like what, 5 or 6 hours, or go to school part time. You can do online classes. If well, I don't do well with online classes. And some classes you can't do online, like the labs and all that things. At times it's hard, especially if you have younger kids and you have no one to watch your children. But we had one woman who brought her kids to class. She talked to the professor in the lab and she brought her kids to class. Sure did. We were rocking babies in last. She had a set of twins and a 4 year old. We bought Legos for the 4 year old. He had his own little table. He was over there enjoying himself. And them twins, we passed around. We passed them babies around like blunts so she can get to class. And sometimes you don't have that support system. Sometimes you have to make your own. And yeah, you can't up and just change your environment. You are absolutely correct. Absolutely. But you do small changes until you can. But you have to want it. So yeah. Okay, getting back to I almost brought tears to my eyes. Okay. Whew. And when changing your environment, which will help change your mindset, is limit your time with bullshit people. If you just either don't be around them or limit your time with them. Sometimes they're family. And there's some people but you know what? I like that. I like that. Don't mind me. I'm naturally argumentative. Baby, I got two people in my house that are actually not naturally argumentative. So, hey, a respectable camaraderie, I don't mind speaking to somebody. I'm not one of those folks that will just ignore this because you say something that I don't like. I will have a respectable conversation with you. As long as you respect me, I respect you. We could talk all day. I have no problems. But yes, getting back to limiting your time with BS people, especially if you know that these people aren't right, because you're trying to change the way that you think about yourself and the way that you feel about yourself. So I'm not going to be around people who are going to bring me down. But Kim, I work with them. Okay, that's even though you work with some people, you don't really have to really deal with them. Once you clock in, beep, 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 or swipe a card or whatever, you're an employee, you got to deal with them. But you still have to, go about that in a positive way also. And you still got to use problem solving skills in that situation also. But when you clock out, beep, 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 or slide that card, you leave that at work. It's like, baby, I told my people when I work with them, everybody's like, oh, baby, oh, Kim, we can't find you on Facebook. I know because I blocked you. I get everybody's name and I look them up on all forms of social media and I block them because my life is my life. And once I only time I want to really deal with you is when I'm on this clock. But once I am off the clock, I no longer know you. I'm amnesia. I can see you in the street. I'll acknowledge your presence, but to sit around and hey, how you doing now? And keep it going. But that's a whole nother. Whew. But limit your time. Don't be around people that you know aren't positive. All right, here go another, baby. Move away if you have to. I know everybody cannot just up and run and move, even if it's out of the neighborhood or out of the situation that you are in. But sometimes, you probably have to save money or put money aside. And I had to literally leave money at work. I had to leave money at work because I was in a situation where money was being taken out of my purse. Baby, I couldn't even have change. Took all the silver change out of my wallet. I look up, all had number of pennies in there. All my quarters, nickels, dimes, 50-cent pieces, all that gone. I had to start leaving money at work. And it took me a year to get enough money to safely move me and my children out. And that was a whole debauchery too. Whew. But anyway, move away if you have to, even if you can't up and do it, make changes and make goals so that you can. Because like I said, your life, like I say all the time, your life is yours. Okay, I'm seeing this from an unusual perspective. You see, that's fine. I work with mentally handicapped people. Yes, that working with mentally handicapped people will make this very difficult because they handicap. And it all depends on their handicap. Some will understand more than others. And that's okay. I literally cannot speak on the situation with. I mean, I've dealt with mentally handicapped people before, uh, all types, from autism to actually retardation, and it is very difficult. It's very difficult, and I commend you. That's a very hard job. I commend you. It's something that I will not be able to do. So, baby, you are stronger than me. Because I just want to hug them and just love on them and just protect them from the world. And I would be just exhausted if I did because I would try to protect every last one of them from the world. And I know I can't. So I commend you. You are a wonderful person. Well, another thing, don't act according to your environment. I'm going to say that again. Do not act according to your environment. Some people grew up in what's called the hood, so they just keep a hood mentality. Oh, I'm from such and such and such and such. I'm from the streets, so they just act a damn fool. That's not how we do that. I bring brought snacks. You must been like them. But we gonna try these live on YouTube. See what these. Baby, they look a little spicy. We got peppers and all type of stuff, baby. I don't know who. I don't know what he say. But we're gonna. Okay. Okay. I'm just eating it like I can. I ain't checking to see if it was vegan or nothing. Be up here broke out and swole, looking real crazy. Oh, this good. Okay. I like these. Gotta get some. They're actually good. They're not. No, I'm also autistic. I'm high functioning. That's my perspective is useful in my job. No, okay. Okay. Well, yes. Some things can be more difficult. If you're high functioning, that's awesome. I have a cousin who is not. She will have to be taken care of for the rest of her life. Sweet little baby. So I love her to death. But they're actually not spicy. You would think that they are, but they're not. Oh, baby, you have not derailed anything. I love having a conversation. I love if you put a comment up there, I will respond. So you're not derailing my stream at all, baby. Because if you know me, like do me in real life, baby, I can run my mouth. I can run my mouth like a track star. So you are just fine, sweetheart. You are just fine. Don't think that you're not doing nothing. But yes, going back to don't act according to your environment. Everybody says, oh, they're just a product of their environment. No, that's just an excuse to act a fucking donkey. Excuse me. You do not have to act according to your environment. You can still, will it be harder? Yes, because, I grew up on the west side of Chicago. So folks who are, if you were of the darker complexion, if you spoke clearly, oh, you're trying to be white. Or if you went inside by a certain time because you had homework to do, oh, you just a nerd. That's fine. That is okay. You want to better in yourself is not being quote unquote, oh, you're trying to be white. No, education is not white. Not being a product of your environment is not being white. So don't act according to your environment. Just because you grew up in a ghetto does not mean that you just have to be ghetto. You can change your life. You don't have to do that. All right, let's get to the next topic because it's like I'm saying the same thing over and over again. All right. Let's stop being toxic. Cause some of y'all want to change y'all mindsets. Y'all want to be positive, but y'all toxic as fuck. Y'all so damn toxic. Y'all raggedy. And I'm gonna call you out. You're raggedy. You trying to be positive, trying to change your mindset, but you not ready. Because you still want to be a jackass. You still want things to go your way. You still want to act a damn fool. And with trying to change your life and change your mindset, you have to change your actions as well. You have to hold yourself accountable for all the bullshit that you do. Are we going to slip up? Of course. I don't wake up every day, tea and sage and all peaceful and sometimes I wake up and I choose violence. But I have to check myself like, whoa, wait a minute. Let's think about this. You're trying to better your life, so you have to be better. You have to treat yourself and others better. Am I saying just be a marshmallow, just love everybody and let everybody use you? Hell no. So have you played in online games like League of Legends or Counter-Strike? It's a whole new level of toxicity. If you have not believed it. Yeah. Yeah. I will say that because I'm in a whole house of gamers. I have a PS5. My fiance has the new Xbox Series X or whatever, and we have two Wii's down there. My daughters played Wii. No, not the Wii. Lord Jesus, the Switch. The Switch, babe. I always call that damn thing a Wii. Don't worry about it. A Nintendo Switch. And baby, them chat rooms and folks get mad because somebody getting beat up. Because I play fighting games. I get, baby, I'm whooping somebody, and then all of a sudden I get called everything but child of God. And I'm like, damn, you just mad because you're not winning? But yeah, the gaming world has a lot of toxic people. A lot. And their fandoms, some people's fandoms are crazy. Oh my God. Some people they need something else better to do in life. So yes. Oh yeah. But Counter-Strike and League of Legends, ooh, baby. That's a special kind of toxic people in those. All right, I'm dealing with leaving the old me and those who try the new me with the old me energy behind. Baby, you got to. You have to. You have to remember that you are not that person. Because sometimes, baby, I gotta remember I'm not that person. Because my favorite scene is, baby, I ain't been tea and sage all my life, baby. I grew up on blunts and beer. I can get real gutter quick, and I have to remember I'm not in that mindset anymore. And people who knew me from back then will try me, forgetting that I could go from 0 to 100 quick and then bring it right back and be like, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna light a candle for you. But I'm good. But you gonna catch these words, and it's real hard. Sometimes it's real hard not to let the old me come out. But she's sitting in the corner. She's sitting in the corner, sipping on her coke, waiting on her turn. But I try not to give her one. But yeah, it's very hard to do that. But you have to make sure that you do it. So I haven't really taken fighting games seriously since who? Soul Calibur too. Wow. Oh, oh yeah. That's a bit. It's Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur is good though. I like Soul Calibur. So yeah. Yeah. You showing your age on that one. But yes, baby, you need to check yourself. Make sure that you check yourself and think about your actions and how they will affect you and other people. Because baby, sometimes some people just on go and don't think, well, shit, baby, if I do this, I could end up in jail or hell. Where my kids gonna go? What? How's this gonna affect me in the long run, baby? You got out here acting a whole fool, and you done now somebody that got you on camera, because that's what we do now. We put you on camera and put you all over social media. Now you ain't got no job because you out here trying to act fool. So you have to stop and check yourself and be like, look, how's this gonna affect me in my future? How's this gonna affect my children or my family? So everybody don't have kids. How's it gonna affect my family? How's this gonna change the perspective of how people see me? But sometimes you gotta stop, drop, and roll like you on fire. Cause you been done something real crazy, not thinking about the consequences. And baby, and once stop, drop, and roll and figure out, how's this, you have to be willing to change your actions. Some people are not willing to change their actions. They know what they need to do. They just don't want to do it. They don't want to put in the work, or it makes them feel uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. You gotta do some shit that you ain't used to doing. Because if you used to cussing somebody out, they cross you and you just fly off and want to pull up and fight and all this other shit. And now all of a sudden you can't do that. Because so you sitting there rocking back and forth, talking about, oh, all my life I had to fight. Because you trying not to whoop somebody ass that's uncomfortable because you used to going off. So having to control yourself and hold yourself accountable for your actions, some people are not willing to do that. So they're not willing to change their actions. So their mindset will be the same. They're not going to change. And some people, they like the jackass, toxic ass person that they are. And so therefore you need to stay away from them. Or limit your time with them. Because like I said, sometimes you have to be around them to limit time. Some people need to be cussed out. The worst people in the world are people who are never told no. You are absolutely right. Those people could use a few stern words. Now, I'm not saying don't cuss nobody out. Because I love cussing folks out. Makes me all warm and tingling. I love the way the cuss words taste in my mouth. But if I can avoid the situation, I will. But there have been times, and there are going to be times when you have to tell somebody about themselves. But I try not to go there because I know me and how I was raised and what I know that I'm capable of. If I can just avoid those people altogether. But shit happens. Like, so a Karen might come up in the store and say something, or you're in a situation like at school or something that you can't really walk away. So words will be said and hands may be thrown. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes some situations are inevitable, something is going to happen. But if you can try to stay away from it, then I would. But I'm like you, baby. Some people need it. And you are right. Some of the worst people in the world are entitled jackasses that have not heard the word no. So when you say the word no, or you tell them something that they don't want to hear, they want to act a fool. I say have at it. Cuss their ass, move the hell out. Because I know I would. But I would try not to. But I will. But yes, gotta be willing to change your actions. Gotta be willing to check yourself and think about your actions. That's how we're gonna stop being toxic. And baby, y'all already know what time it is. Want to say last sip down there. It's the end of the show, Cherry. And this is the end of the show called The Last Sip. The last sip is when I usually, we'll talk about what's on my mind. Sometimes it's on topic, sometimes it's off. I did this whole show without my ticker down there. There's all of my social medias, my Twitch, TikTok, my Etsy. Oh, I will be putting new things on the Etsy tonight. I put my clasps bracelets on there. I've been enjoying myself making these. Yes. And I have my stretchies. Hold on, I got a few little stretchy ones. I've been really working on some shit today, y'all. My little stretchies, I got them. And those are going on my site. The class are on there right now. And my stretchy ones will be going on there later on today. My little stretchies. They're so cute. Some are with chains. Some are with charms. Some are with not. But hey. Anyway, that's on my Etsy, my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagrams, all that. All down there. And so follow me on all my platforms. So yes. I'm drinking my water today. But after this, I probably will go down there and make me some lemon tea because I'm feeling like some tea right now. So we're gonna be sipping tea together, baby. I love you so much too, girl. So much. Love you, love you. Love you. Well, baby, get back to this last sip. What is my last sip going to be? Because I speak so much on being positive and things like that. My last sip is we gonna go back to this, baby. This one right here. Say that some people need to be cussed out. Baby, this is my last sip. You are absolutely right. Some people do need to be cussed out. And I say do it. I say do it because if it's in your heart, you might as well go and get it out because I ain't gonna do nothing but stress out. So I say do it. Do you need to cuss everybody out? in the world? No. But it's all right to cuss folks out. Because as peaceful as I try to be, I will cuss you out. Because people will try to take your kindness for weakness. So, sometimes you have to defend yourself and make sure that you do that on your journey of being peaceful. Just know that the quietest one in the room is usually the most dangerous. So before y'all go out and think just because somebody's quiet and they don't talk much and they try to choose peace, baby, sometimes them some of the most violent people you will ever deal with in your whole life. So while you out here acting a fool and trying to fuck with the peaceful person, think again, Sway, think again, don't do it. Because sometimes they will cuss you out and fuck you up. Leave people alone. Be good. Be nice to each other. But leave that motherfucker in the corner that's quiet alone, please, and thank you. So, hey, that's my show. That was my last sip because I feel like I needed to say that. Because, people will test your gangster if you are, trying to change your life, trying to change your mindset. They will try you. And sometimes, you got to go back to your gutter self, cuss their ass out. Probably slang some chairs. But am I saying be violent? No. Don't be violent. Do not slang chairs. Do not do all that. So, but if you do, I understand. So that is my last tip, baby. Like and y'all comment all the time. Share, because baby, I may be saying something that you want to tell somebody. You just don't know how to do it. So let me do it for you, because they ain't gonna check me. I swear they not. So go ahead, baby. Like, comment, and share. If you're not subscribed or following me on any of my platforms, please do so. If you're watching me for the first time and you like what you see, go ahead and give me a follow, give me a subscribe. I'm here every week. Every week. And then me and my girl Ashley, Black Girl Interrupted right here, baby. We got some things for y'all next month. I'm telling y'all. Y'all gonna be tired of seeing us, but baby, y'all gonna love us at the same time. So when we get together and get what we supposed to be doing together, baby, we gonna let y'all know, and we gonna enjoy it. We gonna enjoy ourselves. Y'all gonna enjoy yourselves, and we gonna learn and grow and try to become a better people. Got to be better people in this world. There's enough jackasses out here in the world. Don't you try to be one too. Yes, baby. We all needed this session, baby. I'm so glad you have to thank me for this session, baby. I bring it every week. Every week I try to bring it. And put a little splash on it. Cause like I said, baby, I ain't been tea and sage, but I cuss a lot. So, it's kind of aggressive. What my baby call it? Aggressive positivity. So, mama, you got that aggressive positivity going. Well, baby, cuss a motherfucker out, but be peaceful while you do it. Have a smile on your face while you cussing them out, baby. It'll confuse them. It'll confuse them. You just sitting there just and cussing their ass out. It'll confuse them. They won't fuck with you no more. But anyway, baby, this is the end of the show. Thank y'all for being here. I will see y'all next week. Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch. So see y'all next week, or y'all might see me before. I don't know yet. Got a few things going on. It was nice to meet you also, sweetheart. And cheerio. See you next time, sweetheart. If you decide to come and see me again, I will have a conversation just like we did now. I enjoyed you, and I wish you the best for the rest of your week. And don't let nobody fuck with you. And do it with a smile. Thank y'all so much. Mwah. See y'all next week. I enjoyed myself so much today, and I hope that y'all enjoyed yourself too.